All right, we're live. What's up, guys? Friday daytime stream is in, and it's me, Mr. Cardconomist. Here we are on time. It's 4:30. I'd like to start at 4, though. I got to change that start time. It's so hard to do that. Cloudy, Brandon, Jonathan, Squid, Anthony. Oh, shiz, the premium collection? Yes. Yes, the premium collection. You ready? All right. Let's jump over here, and let's grab this. And then we're going to grab this. Well, shucks, I ain't never seen so many get dang Charizards. Yet dang Charizards. Let's see. Would you still love me if I was a Caterpie? Live card shop. All right. Would you still love me if I was a Caterpie? Ooh, how much for the collection? All right, so we'll get a price. It's got to be a little over retail because if I sell it, I'm going to restock it, okay? So you can open it for fun over here if you'd like. Try to have some cool moments. Another thing is we'll probably want to remove anything that's too weird, like for shipping or something, you know what I mean? Unless you ship out instantly. So if you ship out instantly, a different story. All right, let's see. We're going to jump over here. Here. We're going live for Friday, daytime. Okay. And we're going to toss this in as well. Good. Now, let's go ahead and get an idea about this, shall we? Let's get an idea about this. Oh no, probably won't be able to grab this for no less than 200 plus. Yeah, who knows? What's this called again? Prismatic Super Premium. Says here prices are falling on this product. That's good. All right, so let's pretend like we are buying this. Actually, let's go check another price somewhere. How's it going? I hope everything's doing well. Probably around 250 to 300. Well, no, well, we'll see what it is. Give me a second. It's going to be based off my ability to restock it, basically. All right, let's see what we got. If I was buying one right now. Who watching the NBA playoffs in chat? Let me hear y'all. Okay, so here's this. $307. There you have it. $307. That is today's price. We're going to add it down here. It's called Super Premium. SPC, I guess. That's not terrible. I mean, the English 151 is $415 and the Charizard UPC is $390. So it's technically the cheapest Super Premium collection I have for sale at the moment. Also, I don't know how many of those I can sell at that price. What did I pay for these? Let me make sure I'm not pricing it below what I paid for these as well. Your Caterpie is... Oh, you know, I didn't do one more part of that. Oh, hold on. I was not at the complete amount. Hold on. These things are so ridiculous because you pay taxes when you acquire it, you pay shipping, and then you pay a 3% processing fee when someone else buys it. It's so ridiculous how much these processing things take from you. Hold on. Oh, it's $325. I'm so sorry, guys. I said $307. It's $325. I had not clicked enough buttons to see the final checkout price. I apologize for that. A bit higher than we thought. It's the stupid processing fees. You got taxes, you got shipping, and there we go. Okay, so I've gone ahead and ordered another one anyways. just to prove that price. We could do slab away on the super premium collection. Ooh, I didn't think of that. Yeah, I suppose if you really wanted to, I could let... Well, you know, here's the problem. If everyone snatched it and then it fell down in price and then they say, I don't want it anymore, that would really suck for me. So, you know, the problem with that setup is it really only works out if it goes up in value rather than down in value. Here we go. Okay, now the price has changed because I bought one of them. Crazy how that works, you know. So let's try this again. Let's see what it looks like now. I got lucky. I waited an hour and a half at my LCS and got one for $157 for my kids. I took the playmat. Nice, dude. Okay, so we go in here. That's so stupid. PayPal gives me a price, and then this website gives me a different price after I hit pay. How stupid. When you hit pay, you should just actually pay. That's so dumb. All right, yep, stays at 325. So that's his 325, everybody. 325 is going to be it. And let me do something real fast. All right, there we go. I'm back. Fixing my teeth there, my teeth. So here are my thoughts with this product. I don't know how many people would actually want to open one, but we'll probably open one or two today, I'm sure. And then on top of that, we will probably eventually host a break on this. We're not going to host a break on it until Journey Together finishes up. Where did Journey Together go? Here it is. So if you want to begin a break on that other guy, help us move this thing. We're not going to run two at a time. That's a bad idea. Journey Together will be stuck. I waited for about an hour in two different lines and came up short by just a few people in front of me, lol. I'll be damned if I'm paying these eBay prices knowing I could have gotten them for way cheaper. I feel you, man. I feel you. All right. A lot of people say that. They say I'll never pay the eBay prices, but it's a difficult thing, you know, because the fact of the matter is there's like 1 million people who want it for the cheap price and they just don't have enough of it. So here's Sean Gallagher. Get him into the moon kitty. Here you go. All right. Okay. I'm not camping out for cookies. I'm camping for the fights. Oh my God. That Tag 10 Japanese Gengar still around? Wasn't there like a break on it or something? I can't remember. Here he is, $70. Okay, we've got Patrick Brady. Well, shucks. Hey, mister, my first order ever, but I have a bag already. It's PB Red, or it's P Brad. What's up, Patrick Brady? 1 box Sneaker Bunko, 2 Japanese. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 box Sneaker Bunko, 1 box Carddass Nikke. Oh. 1 box Weiss Hololive Summer English, 1 box Weiss Nikke English. That's a big order. All right, let's get it. His first order, $265. That's amazing. All right. I believe I have a box of Sneaker Bunko right here. Let's get started there. Box of Sneaker Bunko. So it's Friday, my favorite day of the week. Just to confirm, so no slab away. Slab away doesn't just involve you, it involves me too. Basically, you and I are playing a gambling game, a prediction game together. So in the prediction game, I do very badly if the price of those prismatic don't rise, because then you don't want to pay it off, and then I'm stuck with the product that I overstocked because you were buying my current inventory. That's why in general I don't advertise slab away for sealed product too much. If I felt pretty confident that the price was going to rise on that, I'd say, sure, you slab it away, I'll go buy us another one, and then you're happy and I'm happy. thing is, I don't really know what it's going to do. I don't know if it's going to go up or down. I wish I did know. Destined Rivals is coming out and then Black and White. I don't think the hype for Pokemon's about to end, but at the same time, I don't know what to expect on the price of these ultra premium collections right now. I don't know what to say they're supposed to do. Somebody here just said the retail price is supposed to be around $150, and so we're way over the retail price already on the launch day. So that's difficult. I don't really know. I don't know if I want to allow people to slab away items that are already overpriced. Then again, if you were to pay it off very quickly, I probably wouldn't care. So if you were to pay it down in like a week or 2 weeks, not a big deal. So it's all about whether you take 6 months to pay it down. Here's a holo. Boo, forget Journey Together. Do like a $40, $10, 40 spot $10 break for UPC. It'll go quick. No, we're definitely not going to do a $10 break or $10 break. If we do a break on that, it will 100% be $40 like every break. And then the second thing is we're not starting a break until Journey Together finishes, because we're not going to have Journey Together people get stuck in place, basically. And let me tell you something about the Super Premium Collection. That product will do fine even if it's not a break, so it doesn't have to be broken at all. I guess that's a no then. Just wanted to make sure before I sent. Yeah, I think it's probably safer for it to be a no right now. I hate to tell you that. Oops, here we are. I think that product is just too hot. I think it should be paid up front until I need to restock it. And we should have pricing that's very, very immediate pricing, you know, because I don't know if whether the price jumps or whether the price falls. Whatever it does next, I don't really know. It's this product I can't predict. Here we go. That's your first box of Sneaker Bunko. Unfortunately, the box topper was not the super sexy one. Here we are. Okay. Okay, so also one box Carddass Nikke, one box Hololive Summer English. I think I can reach for that right behind me. Here it is. Box of the Hololive. Alex is going to start his own Poke Fight channel. Here we are. If I film 10 Pokemon fights, that's 10 million. And if it's promoted to, it can gain an extra million. All right, there it is. Mr. Please say hi to Nikke in chat. It's getting sad. Hello, how's it going, Mr. Connor? How are you today? That's not Nikke, that's Connor. Sniffing this. And I thought it would fall below 200 today with all the stock in the market. I just think too many people actually... Well, you know, if it gets too cheap, it becomes the cheapest product to open Prismatic from. And then on top of the Prismatic booster packs, you get the bonuses anyways. So I think that you won't see the price on it fall too low just because the price of a Prismatic booster is not that cheap in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here's this. What start I can sell Pokemon Fight video for profit and buy more Pokemon? Yeah. Good, and you. I'm all right. This is my daytime stream. We tend to host 2 streams per day, almost a total stream time of around 6 hours, but I work much more than 6 hours. I do all the other work that makes this stream operatable. There we are. And it really adds up. And Miss Alexis does the shipping. And just about every minute of my day is scheduled out. I don't have any free time. It's pretty wild, actually. I made a YouTube video of a compilation of all the fights over Poke so far. Alex, boom, now you're rich. I need a percentage for the idea, though. Operable. Such a hard worker. I do think that we've been working pretty hard for a while with no vacations, no breaks. We need a vacation someday. Mr. Patrick. I say that someday like it's going to happen. Yeah, right. No vacations allowed. We'll go on vacation any day now. Yeah, right. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get you a fresh baggie. Mr. Patrick. We're going to go ahead and get the rest of your order too, but I think I'll need to stand up to pick some of that up. He said a box of Weiss Nikke English and the Carddass Nikke. Perfect. I can pay someone to camp out and record. Patrick. Brady. You might be overestimating how much a good video is worth these days. You did not make $1 million on YouTube. Unless you're getting like 100 million views. Okay, there we go. 100 million, probably a 100 million. All right, let's go get those Weiss Carddass. I'm sorry, the Carddass Nikke and the Weiss Nikke. Sorry about that. It took me a minute to find the Weiss Nikke. That's because it got moved. Cares got to stop moving my stuff. Soup. Doesn't Mike create the shorts? Yeah, Mike's side. By the way, if you guys have ever wanted to make shorts for me, I got a second YouTube channel for Pokemon cards, and I would be happy to pay you to post videos to it. There we go. Very nice. You're a nice guy. How about you just give me that Umbreon? Okay. How's that? You guys think I'm a nice guy? No, I'm an alpha male. I'm a high-value male. I only date high-value Pokemon cards. Sanrio characters. Ghastly. Ooh. What's the second channel? I think it's also called TheCardconomist. Tiny little channel. I want to post shorts over there. Mike's site's not really posting too many shorts over there. And so, to post a short over there, you'd have to make more than one short per day. All right. Somehow, you know, you'd have to think of a way to do that. But that's part of being creative. And so maybe it could be like a compilation of card prices. Maybe it could be a compilation of the new set coming out. Maybe it could be, you know, reposting videos that aren't like, you know, maybe like public videos of Pokemon card stuff, that kind of stuff. And so I would like to start filling that channel up with more videos. Another Umbi, do I dare enter it? Well, we don't post Umbreon very often, so, you know, if you like Umbreon, that's a good one. He's the Korean Umbreon, so your odds are way better. You know, obviously, if I did the English one, that break would have to be a mega break. The Cardconomist clips is what I found. That's it. I think that's it. It's got a little brown thumbnail or something like that. Would love to have somebody who can post quality content to that channel. And, you know, shorts don't pay any money, but I pay money. Do I need gas or do I need Umbreon? You need Umbreon. It is. I think I'm going to buy that Cassie who smoked too much ganja for the memes. Who, this one? Who are you talking about? He's a very good... I can't believe he's only $165. It really doesn't make any sense to me how cheap that is. I guess that's just how it is, though. Okay. All right. Okay. Nero's, that's a sexy one. This one right here. It's because she's in a bikini. Super curvy girl in a bikini, that's why. It's really uncomplicated, isn't it? Here it is. Uh-huh. All right. Did I just get an email? Oh, man. We are. I think my property manager just emailed my neighbors over a drainage dispute. And he showed me the email, but I don't know if that's what we should have done, is talk to them anymore. Sometimes you don't want to talk. Here we are. We have a neighbors at our other lake house, and there's this problem. We live on a hill, right? And the road takes you right down to our houses. We're the first houses when you come down the road of the hill. And that house and our house has been having a problem where the houses flood because there's too much water coming down the hill. Now, I have a detached garage on the other side of that road. And the neighbor's claiming that that garage driveway is why the water shoots toward us. But I don't see it that way. I see it as a problem with the hill and the way the road tilts. So kind of like the angle of the road. So he and I are kind of arguing over that. And he wants me to be responsible for the whole problem because I have a detached garage. He wants to say, oh, it's the garage's fault. Even though the garage has been there like before I bought the house. And what had happened is they had built a whole drainage system kind of near the garage. But the drainage system has a culvert that's clogged. A culvert's like this pipe that leads water away to the lake. So I just want the culvert unclogged, but it's going to cost like $800, $900. Oh no, it's going to cost like $1,700. It's real expensive. And I recommended that we split the cost because we don't even know who owns the culvert. I said, well, your house floods and my house floods because the water gets pulled down the road. So I say, why don't we go halvesies on the culvert and get it unblocked? And so that's our fight right now. I don't think he wants to do that. I think he wants me to pay for the whole thing. And he wants to say, well, all the flooding is your fault. And so we're debating where the flood comes from. But I actually live there full time. He didn't. He just visits on the weekends in the summertime. I lived there full time for like 3 years. Every single minute of the day I lived there because I was a full remote worker. So I've seen the flood rain. It actually comes down the road itself. The road comes toward our home and pulls the water down. And so there's a problem with the road pulling that water down, and all this dirt and gravel comes with it. It's a gravel road. So I told him that over and over again, but he's just this kind of guy that wants to, to be honest, he just likes to fight. He's that neighbor who would light off the big loud fireworks at like 2 a.m. in the morning. And he's the same neighbor who would like throw the firework, out in the water and kind of scare boaters and stuff. So I don't know why he does that. He's just like a crazy guy to me. And he's like a guy looking for a fight almost. And so he just wants the flooding to go away, and he wants me to pony up all the money to fix it. But I see it as sort of like a shared road situation, and like we should both pitch in. So he obviously doesn't want that. He wants us to pay for it. And it's because we have that detached garage on the other side of the road. And it's really frustrating. But anyways, I guess he sent a nasty email to my property manager. I didn't even know he had the guy's email. He sent that guy an email and threatened to sue. And now the property manager has forwarded me an email that he has sent to this guy to show me what he's told him. And I don't know, dude. I kind of just want that guy to go away. I don't want to talk to him too much. I just want to fix it, whatever it is. I don't want to talk to him too much. I don't want to engage with them. It is. Because I know how he's going to respond. He's not going to respond with, oh, my apologies, I was being unruly and rambunctious. He's not going to say that. He's going to be a bigger prick now. He's going to go into full prick mode. And anyways, what really needs to happen is we need to contact the person who manages the road. There's a person in that neighborhood who manages the road, and we all pay that guy. So we all pay him like a road management dues. And in my opinion, we need to contact him and tell him that, hey, this road is causing a flood, and so we should have to, that should be part of the road duty. That's my opinion on it. Anyways, that's where we're at. Now you know more of my business. House renting. It's so fun. Sell the house, problem solved. We might be... Give Alexis a shovel. Alexis. Neighbor's probably poor. He might be poor. I don't know. He certainly doesn't own a poor lake house. None of these lake houses are cheap. They're all like $800,000 lake houses. But he has a family. He's got kids. He probably doesn't want to pony up $800 out of nowhere to fix a flooding problem if he can make me have to take care of it. There we go. All right. Yeah, God, I never liked that guy. They would blast their music really loud so that everyone had to listen to it while swimming in the lake, and it was just terrible music choices, just horrible music. And then he had these fireworks, not the beautiful kind that make like a big spray. It's just like the ones that make a loud pop and nothing else. And as a boat drives by, he would light that off to scare that boat, like he was shooting at it or something. And then 2 a.m. in the morning, he would set off the same fireworks, not at 4th of July, just any time they were down there for fun. And I often wonder, does he do that because he knows people sleep at 2 a.m.? Like, why is he doing that? Is he doing it to a boat that's driving by? What's he doing that for? But he would do that all the time. It was just like, this guy's crazy, dude. And so now he wants to fight with me over this flooding issue and force me to have to pay for it. And I guess he sent a threatening email to my property manager. And it's just like, bro, what are you talking about? What are you doing, dude? Anyways, but the property manager, I would probably, I don't know if he's watching this stream. I don't know if the property manager knows who I am and watches my stream. But if he's watching this stream, probably what I would recommend is we just don't talk to him. We need to talk to the guy who, actually manages the road and ask him to make this a community issue. Grateful that my neighbors are kind. Dude, neighbors out here can be so ridiculous, man. Like the other neighbor on the other side, they're the ones who own the dog that pissed on my mail multiple times. And they just let the dogs run around, do whatever they want. So, damn, dude. Anyways, I don't live in that neighborhood anymore, so it's not a big deal. All right. Mister, buy my top Spectra PSA 10 near market. Spectra PSA 10 near market. What Pokemon is it? Is the culvert on your property? See, that's the thing. We don't actually know who built the culvert, and it looks like it's very close to my property, but we can't tell if it's actually on my property. But what we suspect is whoever lived here before us, because he bought his house after they built it, and I bought my house after they built it. We suspect whoever lived there before us worked out some deal between them that somebody was responsible for it, maybe both of them, maybe one of them. And so somebody built the culvert, and somebody built the trenches, and somebody built the road, and they must have shared the cost or something. But now it's becoming a drainage issue right now between us, and my position is I would be happy to pay a portion of it. I'll pay my part for sure, but he just wants me to pay the whole thing by myself, and it's like, that doesn't seem fair. Like he wants to say, well, it's the garage's fault. The garage has a driveway, and so the water comes from the driveway. I said, well, if it's the garage, why doesn't it flow from the garage on the left side to the right side of the garage, completely avoiding your house? And I'll tell you why. It's because the road pulls it toward your house. So the issue is the road. And he just doesn't like to hear that. He wants me to fix it. He wants to say, it's your garage. You fix it. Here we go. Ta-da. Ooh, look at those lovely Nikke cards. No signatures this time, Mr. Patrick, but maybe in the future. Ooh. What do you guys think of my business now? What do you think of that situation? It's pretty frustrating. It's frustrating, because I feel like we had the exact thing happen earlier, what was it, this year or last year, with the one guy who got really angry that we didn't want to pay for an expensive road repair to the private road out here. He wanted to not fill in the potholes. He wanted to repave the whole entire road, which was completely unnecessary. He wanted to repave the whole thing with the blacktop. And I said, blacktop, that's those chemicals in the blacktop are known to cause cancer. And all that's needed is for a couple potholes to be filled for like $800. That's what I told him. He got really pissy and fought with me over text for a while. He was trying to get me to pay like, what was it, like $1,000? It was like $1,500 or something like that to do a blacktop that was totally unnecessary, when we could pay like $100 and fill a pothole that his own house created, because he brought in a construction crew to expand his home, and his construction crew broke the road with their heavy vehicles. It was them. So, that was really upsetting too, having to deal with this neighbor that's like extorting me. It's like, bro. He's like, well, yeah, it's a private road. You're on it. Yeah, we drive a little dinky red car, and we never go out. Your construction crew broke the road, bro. And now you want this expensive improvement to the road when all that's needed is a cheap pothole fill. So he didn't talk to me. He didn't come around. Yeah, I don't like that guy. What gym breaks are going on right now? I'd see where the property lines actually are first by finding the pins that mark the lines with the metal detector, or have a professional do it, then go from there. Yeah, definitely. Well, I'd like to talk to the guy who owns the road, because we had 2 drainage specialists come by, and the first drainage specialist said he could fix the culvert. The second specialist said the culvert may not even solve the problem. He said the problem is probably that the road gradient is wrong. And so he says, I'll fix the road gradient. And I said, all right, well, who's responsible for paying that? And he says, well, your HOA pays that. And I said, we don't have an HOA. It's a private road. He says, well, who manages your road? Have that guy pay for it. So that's where I think we're at. We need to do that. Really fun conversation. There are the brakes. We got this beautiful Umbreon. Actually, he should be at 9, shouldn't he? Let's count that real fast. This Umbreon's fast moving. All you need is a truck, tire, and a study rope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dang, you hate worst neighbor luck. Yeah. It's these neighbors always trying to get my money, dude. Yeah, well, your garage is on the other side of the road, so that's why you should have to pay for the entire thing. It's like, what? He sends out an email that he'll sue because of the flooding damages. It's like, bro, you're going to pay all this money for lawyers to force me to pay for a road problem that we share. Instead of just paying to fix the thing you could just pay to fix the thing. What a waste of money that would be. All right. They know Mr. Pokey Rich. They might have a suspicion I'm wealthy. They know Karis and I looked very young, and then all of a sudden we moved away and continued to rent the home. So they might have a suspicion we have money. All right. So all of that is lovely. Isn't that nasty when someone thinks you have money, now they're more interested in suing you? That's immoral. Just because somebody's had success, maybe they worked really hard for it. Just because someone's had success doesn't mean now, ooh, I hope I can sue this person. That's immoral. You're a bad person if you think that way. That's not right to think that way. John Lucas, 2 Sneaker Bunko, Volume 2. You got it. Let's go get those 2 Sneaker Bunkos. That's like a kind of theft way of thinking, isn't it? That's how I feel about it anyways. If you see somebody has had success and you think, good, now they're a target for a lawsuit, that's like a kind of thieving about, isn't it? All right, 2 Sneaker Bunkos. Let me go grab those. All right, here we are. They probably think you and Quip do OnlyFans. Here we are. Tell them to pay off, and that's final. No, I would be happy to get it fixed because it affects my home too. I would like to see the flooding issue fixed. I do think it's a road problem. We probably ought to draw up a contract that says who's responsible for what. I have a falling Charmeleon, Squirrel, Blastoise, Abracadabra, Alakazam, all PSA 10 Tops Chrome Spectras. What was your name again, Mr. R1? I can't remember. I'm trying to remember if I know you really well. How's the box break going? 4 spots left in the box break. It's 6. Tell him to get sandbags. There we go. No half breaks left? No half breaks left. That's right. Those seem to sell really fast, huh? Wait, where's the other... Wait, oh, here it is. I was going to say, did this box not have a... Okay, here's your promo. I was going to say, did this box not have a promo? To place an order, do I send you the money and what I select in the message? Yep, that's it. So, like, if you're paying with PayPal, you send me $20, and in the PayPal payment, leave a note saying what you bought. Did you ever get to talk to the district people of your community and ask what more information about your road? Yeah, I think that's the next step. I really think it is. I think the next step is to talk to the person who manages the road and say we're having a flooding problem and say we'd like to change the road. Make it look nice, raise the property value. I've done a lot of analysis on raising property value, and that's not always true. Making your house look nicer does not always add like as much value as the cost of the change. So like if you do a renovation that costs $10,000, the house might only sell for $5,000 more, leaving you with the net loss. Some renovations really do improve your house more than the cost of the renovation. All right, you ready? Here's a hollow. Omar Faba. Omar, I don't know what it is. It's hard for me to connect the name. I know Omar Faba. You're the guy who did the big prismatic break. So we like you. You asked me a question before to see if I could remember which of the Omars you are. So I remember Omar Faba. For some reason, my brain doesn't want to connect that to your name. Maybe it's because the name R1, it's too like barcode like. It's like a computer code or something, R1. You know what I mean? So like if your name is like Mr. Drumpy or something like that, that's easy to remember. But R1, I think that's harder to, because there's no emotion to it. It's harder to connect that to something. All right, how's it going, Mr. Omar? So you want to sell me some Topps cards? You know, if you wanted to, you could probably have me place them up here on the table for like a commission sale. Did you think of that? We've been doing these commission sales. So instead of me buying them from you, I just put them up here and show that they're for sale. Here it is. Might be able to do that. All right, here's this. Right now, I might not be able to buy them outright, though, because we're preparing to save up to move next year. And so it's going to take us like a year of saving. So I'm not trying to take on any special inventory at the moment. But yeah, commission sales are nice because I don't have to buy it from you until it sells. Here we are. Make it look nice, raise the property. I miss Antonio. Antonio. Wherefore art thou, Antonio? Antonio Suevas? Yeah, where did that guy get off to? I wonder where he is at. Prunger's lady was simple neighbor drama back then. Yeah, she was to the left of us. This guy's to the right of us, and he's kind of a... To be honest, he's kind of a prick, dude. I don't think he's a very good neighbor. The blasting of the music and blowing off fireworks at 2 a.m. in the morning, ones that aren't even good looking, they're just very loud, as if he's intending to wake everybody up. And trying to scare boaters, and he cusses them out really loud too. So if a boater comes by too close to the dock, he'll like cuss them out like he's trying to get into a fight. And but I'm not trying to paint him as a monster. He's just a normal guy, but he kind of leans into a certain stereotype, right? Yes. All right, here we are. Okay, but he's a normal guy. But I didn't like that email he sent out. That was not appropriate. He could have stole your Poke packages back in the day. Yeah, I suppose he could have. Yeah, he's not like an evil person or anything like that. But yeah, he sent out an email. I guess he sent out a real crummy email to our property manager. How did he even have that guy's email? That's so weird. All right, that's 2 boxes. John Lucas, no signatures this time. Maybe a little deeper. And there would be a naughty box topper and a signature. There we are. So you pull these lovely ladies. Boom. Sneaker Bunko 2 definitely doesn't have the same feeling of Sneaker Bunko 1. Sneaker Bunko 1 was so inappropriate. Oh, by the way, speaking of inappropriate cards, we have whole cases now, fresh cases of this set. Weiss Magical Girls was selling so fast, we've got 2 fresh cases in, and this case is halfway done. When it's over, remember, somebody pulls a signature when this list is over, 20 spots. John, let's go grab your bag. John Lucas, if you like girl cards, try that Weiss Magical Girl set. It's not bad. It was one of the fastest selling products that week. This. All right. Yeah. Sneaker Bunko 1 was way sexier. So Sneaker Bunko 2 is still extremely sexy, but the actual sexiest cards are all trapped as box toppers. You just don't run into them as often, which is kind of sad. All right, we have an Anthony Kalura order. It's really big. Prismatic SPC. I don't need all the stuff that will make shipping weird. No hollows. Perfect. All right, here goes, guys. Oh, yeah. First one. Anthony Kalura. Where'd I put it? Oh, here it is. Volume 1 had a titty card. Well, Volume 2 kind of does as well. But again, they're all box toppers. All the sexiest cards are box toppers. Here it is. So unfortunately, you just don't see them as often because their odds of being pulled are like once or twice every like 20 boxes. But what's cool about that is you're getting a card that's more rare when you pull it. So it should be worth more. Would you be willing to go lower on the commission percentage? I was actually thinking about making the commission worse. The demand for the commission sales appears to be very high. I'm running into a problem where I can't get my own slabs sold because now they're competing with these commission slabs that don't make much money. You know, because after PayPal processing fees and after your payout, it's actually kind of small on my side. The margins are kind of slim. All right, here we go. You ready? So I think where it's at's about where it's going to stay. And if it doesn't stay there, it probably gets worse. But so if that's a bit dear to you, if that's a bit too high, the commission rate, what I would recommend, just get them listed on eBay. Because that's all you're having me do. You're just having me sell them for you. Think of it like this. Think of it like this, Mr. Omar. Let's say you're like living in California or something. And you wanted to sell your cards, but you want someone else to sell them for you. You're going to have to pay them minimum like $25 an hour to sell your cards for you. That's what you're doing over here with me. You're paying me a little fee to get them sold. So I'm like your worker. So how much you want to pay me as a worker? So if it's too low, I'm going to say, that's okay. I've got too much work already. All right. So that's kind of how it is with the commissions. But here's some other, I want to give you some good advice. Here's some other ideas. Just list them on eBay. Send them to, you know, Probstein or Z&G Emporium. Have them put it in auction. See what auction does. You know, those are some other options. But, you know, probably the ultimate easiest option is just post it up on eBay yourself. And they might very easily sell. I'm a good option if you got a lot of slabs and you just want to passively get rid of them. You don't want to do the work on it. It sounds like you got some pricey ones. Maybe you want to get as much money as you can for them. eBay's a good option for you. All right, so here goes. All right. First time seeing this. I haven't watched any videos. So this is very cute. That'll probably have some value, like $5, I guess. What do you guys? Once a lot of these get listed, they'll probably be like $5. It's one of these. This one came from the classic collection. These are real nice. This one's got a little Eevee on it. It's pretty cute. What do you guys think of that? So if you want to keep this, which I don't mind, just do me a favor. Have me ship it all out to you. And maybe toss in... Let me think about it. Well, we might be able to keep it at $9 shipping, but you'll have to ship immediately. I think if we take the box and put your cards in it and then close it, just wondering if the ears or something will get damaged during shipping. Crush the ears down. We can try to ship this to you, but you'll have to ship immediately. Here's some Evolution sleeves. They're all right. Actually, it's kind of ugly. Look, there's like a green color around the border. They should have done something like silver. Yeah, green doesn't really... Green matches Leafeon. It doesn't match the rest of them. So there's that. Just throw that. There'll be a trillion of those on the market in a second. Let's see. The cardboard filler reminds me of the 151 UPC. It's really bright. Okay, here's the promo. Lots more cardboard. How many of you guys are seeing this for the first time? This is my first time seeing this. All right, so we kind of want to extract this card without hurting it. How do we do that? Oh, are we supposed to be able to display that? That's stupid. That's stupid because it's like falling out. I don't want... That's no good. Okay, I got an idea. Rip this right here. Ah, there we go. Rip from the top like that. Okay. So that is yours, and if it grades well, it's going to pay for a substantial part of the cost of the box. So you need this guy to grade well. I'm gonna set him here so that we don't accidentally bump him. I don't know if this code has any value. Is it worth like $1? I don't know why I sleeved it. There's a playmat too. The playmats might be worth a little bit, but I guarantee you, similar to any playmat from any UPC collection, there'll be a trillion of these on sale on the internet for like $5 in a second. So those are awful. They're terrible to ship. Now let's see, here we have this. Maybe if I buy like a special type of box just for shipping playmats, that might still work. All right, and then this is just a cardboard box is what it is. Shiny cardboard box. So that's not important. That's the meat and potatoes right there. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Did I just ruin that code? So here's the Eevee. I'm a little scared of this Eevee. Think I should top load it? I don't think it should be top loaded. There's no way it's that expensive if it's a guaranteed promo card. Okay. Good box to store slabs? No. What you want to store slabs in is a nice ETB like this. For whatever reason, these ETB tops are perfect for slabs. That's just how it is. Look, they fit the slabs just right. You know, a nice ETB top box will do fine. Unless you have like a million slabs and it wouldn't make any sense. All right, so let's count these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there it is. There's 15 packs. So I want a pack price here. See what we're doing. 15, huh? Okay, so this does cost more than just buying the individual packs from me. You're paying about $63 more. So it's almost like you're buying the Eevee for $63 in a way, isn't it? Something to think about, something to munch on. Was there supposed to be anything else in that? Was there supposed to be like a coin? Coins are valuable. You can grade coins. Can anyone tell me, was there supposed to be a coin with that? If there's a coin, we're going to go digging for it. We want that coin. Sometimes coins are valuable. Not always, maybe, but let me know. No coin? Wow, no coin. That's ridiculous. They're so stingy, dude. They don't want you to have a coin. That's crazy. All right. Tell me a little bit about this Eevee. What does this Eevee sell for right now? Obviously, right at the launch, the Eevee's going to sell for more, but as a lot more get listed, the price goes down. I know this because I've sold pieces from UPCs many times, actually. So, but right now, what's the Eevee going for? Just put it in my bag. We want to know. We want to make sure that Eevee's not selling for like $30. Probably like $11 right now, if I had to bet. $43. All right, if it's that expensive, he keeps the Eevee. There's got to be some way to have him keep it. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to store it. Maybe it can be stored downstairs with like the slabs. You got to keep. If it's 43, you got to keep it. That's too expensive. You can't be donating that to me. There you are. Just swap his bag out for that. Unfortunately, that wouldn't fit on the table very well. But if it's a $43 item, you got to keep it. So we'll figure out what to do. I think what we'll do, I'll tell Alexis about it. And maybe she can put like a simple piece of tape on the outside, something that doesn't leave a residue. And we'll write his name on it. And then when she ships, she'll see it and try to add it. All right, let's see. Okay, you got Bunnery. You think the pull rates will be better? I hope the pull rates are better. Centering looks good. So centering is very high quality here, guys. Techno Radar. All right. Good. Finish up that Journey Together box break, guys, and we'll host one of these super premium collections as a new break. But if Journeys Together doesn't finish, we just won't do it. These will just be for sale like normal. Here's Lucario. Jeeps have rubber duckies. I don't understand the rubber ducky phenomenon with Jeeps. Here's Archelodon. Here's Regigigas. Here's Great Tusk. Very nice. Here's Glaceon. We've got Ogrepon. Excuse me. A little itchy throat there. Okay, Ogrepon. Monkey Dory. Atticus. This is 15 packs. Keep that in mind. That's a lot of money. 15 packs, everybody. Okay. Earthen Vessel. I guess the upside with this box, these packs are typically so cold. Ooh, double Umbreon. These are hits to me. The Umbreons are hits. So this hollow Umbreon from Prismatic, we sleeve those. And here we are, Fan Rotom, and there you go. So that was 15 packs, no SIR. Something we've become very used to with this set. We've got one Master Ball, Archelodon. So 15 packs, one Master Ball. But here's what's notable. Yes, you paid a premium on this. However, you pick up this promo that can only be acquired from the Super Premium Collection. And this one is definitely gradable. So you do have a hit, finally. A guaranteed hit. Pretty interesting. The key to Prismatic, bite the bullet, buy the PSA 10 Crownbreon. Yeah, it's, man, he's expensive though, you know, he's expensive. My friend is a Jeep owner and collects them and says it's a culture thing. They trade them with each other like gifts when they meet a new Jeep owner. Mister, check my last message. There it is. Don't send the fuzzy deck box. Give it to Six. She wants it. That's a $45 donation from Anthony to Six. I see it as a gift. Okay, so I will go ahead and do that. All right, Six. We'll just take some of that stickiness off, not too much. We want it to stick somewhat. All right, there it is, Six. So that'll go downstairs with the slabs. I think that's how we'll treat it, because if it's worth $45, you really want to keep that probably. All right, what did you guys think of that? The $45 Eevee box, if you're intending to have one, kind of makes the Super Premium Collection not such a bad way cost-wise to buy Prismatic. You get this promo that could grade 10, and you get this little Eevee box that I guess is worth about $40. Now, on the other hand, the Eevee box is going to go down in price over time, probably. But, you know, if it's at 40 now, maybe it goes to like 25 eventually. Or not, you never know. Sometimes prices are hard to predict. But that's just so that's a prediction, and it could be wrong. Now, Mr. Anthony, let's get you back for this. I've been watching a rerun this whole time. What? You were in the wrong chat? Oops. Oh, it's upside down? Oh, my God. P-Brad dodging like it's an Elden Ring box. Anthony dodging the furry accusations. All right. Very good. Thank you, Anthony. Anthony is a big spender over here, and he's making these streams very special to watch. All right. Plus, he's generous. Now, what did we last do with you? Oh, I know what we last did with you. You had a lot of product. That's what we last did. So you had this, and you had this, and you had this, and you have this, and those are all yours. So it was really just you filling up that whole box. And so now it's probably time to organize my shelf and make some new room for you. Actually, if we can get one of those large boxes. Ooh, let's get one of those large boxes from one of the Shining Legend UPCs. I like those large boxes. Whew. Back in the day, we used to open a lot of Shining Legend UPCs, if you didn't know that. And that is where our pretty little boxes came from. These guys up here. They actually came out of the Shining Legends UPC. So for the first time in a long time, since we opened some of these, I have fresh ones. How lovely. So lovely. Okay, we'll just place a sticker on the front. We'll say Anthony. Okay. All your stuff in the box. How nice is that? Looking for a room to place your stuff, and I see a spot behind the laptop. Next to Tammy. And there we go. We got a new spot for all of Mr. Anthony's stuff. Okay, Mr. I was wondering if that Kyogre reverse from EX Emerald is up for sale. Just wondering. From EX Emerald, we have a different Kyogre, don't we? We do have a Kyogre. Oh, yeah, this is Hidden Legends, and it is on sale, $153. You should buy it. That's a sale. That's Mr. LaFlame. When you sell cards on commission with me, you can request that I lower the price. So he had me lower all the prices by 10%. South Park and highly popular. Whew. Okay. All right. So let's see what's next. We have an order from Zach. He says Umbreon break. Good luck in there, Mr. Zach. Here we are. Oops. Okay. That was fun. That just took a long time. We're already 1 hour in. 1 hour in for that big opening. Excuse me. Got a little cough going. Let's see. Anthony says store credit for the next gym break. Wow, the gym breaks are popular. Here it is. All right. I'll have more time to assign a gym break when the queue's a little shorter. Oh, nice. Tammy was able to send some money over Zelle. Okay, and Miss Tammy is taking a prismatic as well. There it is. So this with the store credit goes down to 0. That's really cool, Tammy. Okay. Good old Zelle. I got to go get another super premium collection. I'll take this one out of the room. It'll be open. All right. Ow. Here we are. Let's see. Okay, give me a moment. Wait. Yes. Don't forget about the Funky Vaporeon. Funky Vaporeon. Okay. Here we go. Maybe I want it. Toss this over here. Okay, looks like your Eevee was sliding a little bit. It slides right out, really nice and gentle. That's good. Let's set this here. I think I ruined your... I don't know if the... so here's this. And here is all of this. And we're going to toss this. Okay. Good luck, Tammy. I hope you pull an Umbreon. Now, I got to warn you guys, the price on this UPC might rise a little bit because that's kind of how the prices are working. Every time we sell one, if I restock it, the price goes up a little bit. Ready? Very price-sensitive item. Okay. Kind of like the way the vintage booster packs work almost. There isn't someone supplying these 100 at a time. There's a variety of people selling it, and their prices change rapidly because they run out really quickly. it is. And here's this. All right. Did you see Moody's downgrade to the federal credit rating? What? What are you talking about? What's the stock market look like? Stock market. Oh, stock market just crashed. Damn, dude. All right, let me look at this. Why would Moody do that? Moody's downgrades U.S. credit rating, citing rising government debt. I swear to God they did that on purpose. I swear they did that as a political thing. How is it that you got all these countries doing these investments into America, China and the United States come to an agreement to lower the tariffs and, you know, go back to pre-tariff battle tariffs, and the stock market's exploding and doing well, and now it's going to crash because Moody changes the rating? That's political. Moody's did that on purpose to give us a bad economy. Wow, dude, that's a political move. That's a political move. The market was very positive. The actual investors felt that the market was heading in a good way. That's not right. That's not right. People are going to see through that. I don't know. I might run out and buy stocks. That's wrong, dude. We are. The biggest concern with the economy was the tariff battle between China and the United States. And Trump sat down and talked with China and lowered the actual tariffs. They went back to basically no tariffs, almost no tariffs. And so the stock market exploded after that. And India's got no tariffs with us anymore. They used to have big tariffs, but they actually removed that. We actually improved our trading environment with India. And we're getting all these trade deals, really good ones, with the Middle East, like UAE and Qatar. And now Moody's comes in and downgrades the value of our bonds. Yeah, right, dude. Nah, that's not right. That was a political move. They don't want him to succeed because it would prove that his ideas were working. That's crazy, dude. Won't matter how much money or stock you have if you don't have the mark of the beast on your hand or forever. I gotta get that mark of the beast then. Here we go. All right. Here's Evie. Where do I get the mark of the beast? That's crazy, dude. That's going to be all over the news. It's kind of like nerd news if you guys aren't following it, but basically there's a company that decides the value of your debt, and if they downgrade the value of your debt, then it's harder for you to sell IOUs. You know, like I owe you this, right? So the government, that's what the government does. Our U.S. government never brings in enough taxes to pay for all the stuff we buy. So in order to afford all of the stuff we buy, we sell debt. We say, here, buy this bond and we'll pay you back one day. It's an IOU. And then, okay, someone buys it. And then the government takes that money and then they go buy stuff with it. So Moody downgraded it. And that pretty much is like, it's like, how would you describe it? It's like if somebody cut your credit card in half almost. They're trying to make it, no, it's like if somebody raised the interest rate on your credit card. Reggie Gigas Master Ball. Now, that's really bad. That's very bad. That could cause a huge sell-off in the stock market, but I think I'm going to run in and buy more, to be honest, because I think that was strictly political. We are. All right. No hollows, please. Ooh, okay. Thank you, Miss Tammy. Appreciate it. Is that related to the Social Security age rising to 67? Well, yeah, I would say if they're making the Social Security age go up, is because they're admitting they don't have enough money. And we don't. We don't have enough money. That's the fact. We're so, American government is so broke, it has to continuously sell that debt. And Moody's now saying there's too much U.S. debt, so we are now downgrading the value of U.S. debt. It can't be trusted. Moody's saying it's possible we're going to default on our debt. Dude, that is so political. Beautiful. Evie? Here, let me get your little box. Let me get your little, here you go. Thank you, Miss Tammy. Didn't mean to hijack the conversation in the stream and turn it into boring finances, but, you know, it's a very relevant subject because it affects the stock market. That's not right, dude. stock market was doing this, guys. It was going straight up, and now it just crashed because of Moody. That's not right. That's like when the federal judges come in and try to, you know, decide what'll happen at the federal level. That's not right. All right, so we'll write Tammy here. Moody's is the last one to downgrade it, though. Standard & Poor's did it in 2011. Fitch did it in 2023. I hear you. Government needs to pay back the money it borrowed from Social Security. No, mister, this is important. I'll place this over here. I just think the timing is very ironic because the U.S. economy is like shooting upward. People are loving, you know, what's going on at the moment anyways. But the economy is doing very well this week. And over the last 2 or 3 weeks. So the timing doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe the Saudis will give us free money. Camels for everyone. Well, Qatar just agreed to buy $160 billion worth of Boeing jets. So yeah, that's one of the deals that was made. That's a good thing. I mean, that's a lot of American jobs for a long time. Because that's a lot of airplanes. All right, and so now we have... Click. Beatrice Moniz. Can I get a spot in the Umbreon? Oh, let me give this to Tammy. All right, Miss Tammy. Oops. Camels and burkas. Hey, don't you be talking crap on camels. Camels didn't do anything. They're just camels. You hating on camels? You never heard of camel toe? Nothing wrong with them. They're just sweet little animals that are sometimes eaten. All right. Camels are innocent. You leave them out of this. Okay, Nathan Gordon, 10 slab away, tag 10 Gengar. 10 slab away, tag 10 Gengar. You got it. That's a good one. This Gengar seems to sell every single time. Okay. You got a thing against camels? I don't got a thing against camels. You don't like giraffes too? Yeah, Camel cigarettes. You can't go wrong with Camel cigarette. It's got the, it's got that sultry flavor, you know, and defines you as a man. Women prefer men who smoke Camel cigarettes. Okay, now we have Jonathan Fernandez. I want to send my Amen signature card to BGS. All right, Mr. Jonathan, let's go find your card. Let's see. Camels eat cacti. Hell yeah, dude. I ate some cacti the other day. They sell that at Walmart now. They sold it a long time, and they've been selling it for a while. But I just never bought it. And so I ate one of those cacti flowers, whatever they're called. And it was okay. It was almost like a melon, but it had like these seeds in it that were really unpleasant, so I didn't buy any more. Now's the card in here. Jonathan Fernandez. Did we put it up in the Cool Kid box? Oops. You guys ever tried any of those cacti fruits yet? Either what to a camel? Did I say camel? Or did I say cactus? I tried camel hump in Dubai. What was it like? Was it good? Did it taste like chicken? No, not here. It must just be in your bag then. Okay. Not you, mister. Do I have store credit? What's the name? What should I look up? Tell me what name and I'll go looking for it. Can't imagine me not putting a signature in a top loader, but maybe I didn't do it. Camel hump looks weird. Dragon fruit. Yeah, I tried dragon fruit too. I didn't like it either. Armin signature card. Okay, we're going to pull that Cool Kids box back down. It must be in there. Armin signature. Yeah, I was trying to find out if it's in your bag or if it's in the Cool Kids box. Sometimes if a signature is kind of cheap, we just put it in your bag. Okay, let's see. signature, right? Mario Quintana. Oh, I don't see it. Did you guys see it? I didn't see it. Did you have more than one bag, maybe? Sorry, guys. It's taking a minute. I'm trying to locate it. That's the Magical Girl signature. I think you just passed it. Oh, my God. I probably did. Oh, right here. You know what's crazy? It's a Gaifu, and so I assumed he has no value. My brain discriminated to BGS. We're writing BGS. You got it. All right, it's going on the stack right now. Very good. BGS is the next submission, right? And then it rotates back to PSA. Here's Danny saying more. Fortnite times 3. Danny. Oh, here's Fortnite. Why would prismatic be so expensive? Are you trying to not sell them? That's correct. I'm trying to not sell them. I was hoping I could just not sell any of them. We are. All right, Danny. Ooh. Camel Tot spawns Muhammad. Eating camel meat is generally considered halal. Is it really? All right. Hey, you know. There we go. Muhammad might know something about it. What's wrong with that? All right. Ta-da. ChatGPT might know. Is camel meat halal? Oops. Gala. Yes, camel meat is halal in Islam. Camel meat is specifically mentioned in Islamic texts and is considered permissible to eat. The only requirement, as with all halal meat, is that the animal must be slaughtered properly. Camel meat was eaten by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and it is widely consumed in many Muslim majority countries like Saudi Arabia and parts of North and East Africa. There you go. There you go. I've never tried camel, but I bet you camel tastes a little bit like a lot of other animals because it's all made out of the same stuff, isn't it? It's all the same proteins. Okay. All right. Many people consider pigs to be unclean because pigs will eat like trash and poop. But, you know, the Romans had pigs that would just like, they'd catch them in the wild forest and stuff like that. It's very interesting. Isn't camel a hooked animal? Oh. Nobody cuts a pack in half anymore. That's not true. That's not true. We had Mr. Hawk. He cut several packs in half just recently. Yes, Mr. Hawk. Here's the fall of the airship. Also, Anthony Kalura, no, not Anthony, Joey Albrecht spent $50 to drill, $54 to drill a one-piece PSA 10 card. So people still destroy cards for fun. Although that's really not required. I mean, you never see me destroy cards. I don't destroy cards. Here's Danny saying more. Well, I mean, I do for you guys, but you know what I mean. So the PSA 10 Magneton for Mr. Danny. Here goes, Danny. Okay. Cut one prismatic SPC in half. If somebody was very rich, they could do that. Jose Patino. What's up, Mr. Jose? One custom booster, live custom. Mr. Jose, are you still here? Oh, man, that was a first-time order. If I knew it was a first-time order, maybe I'd let you cut in line a little bit for that. Hopefully he's still here. Is he still here? I think he's still here. Jesus Aguilera. You're looking for store credit for Jesus Aguilera. Yes, sir. Let's see. Yes. Says you have a $40 store credit. Here it is. Ta-da. You can have me add you to a break, like, for example, this one. This has 4 spots in it. It's for a whole box of Journey Together. It also comes with that promo. Very nice looking Ends Reshiram with the stamp Journey Together on it. Promise you guys that's going to be expensive one day. That's like guaranteed going to be expensive, right? Okay. Okay, Mr. Jose Patino's still here. I think this is his first order. He ordered one live custom. This is a live custom. All right, and it's a cold live custom. So this is what you got for 20 bucks. You got this trainer card. If you're lucky, it turns into a slab. Like if you open up another pack, maybe the next one's a slab. Since that's your first time order, I'm giving you this slab for free. See, it says first. So this is your first time order. I'm giving you this slab for free. Most of all because you bought a live custom and it was kind of stinky. So we're giving, we're making sure you get something. Here we are. All right, so now you know a little more about those live customs. They can be very punishing. Okay, we have an Anthony Kalura. Shipping, send extra because I have a lot to ship. Also, this is a tip for Alexis. A tip for Alexis. I am going to send her $10 and tell her it came from you. Okay. This is a tip from Anthony Kalura. Pay. Okay, so she got a tip. I forwarded her $10, and the $15 will be for the shipping, right? Is that what you want to do? So, oh, you have this lovely box over here that we just created. And now we're going to convert it into a shipping box. Ready? Let's find a shipping box for you, shall we? This will be it. Got a nice MetaZoo box going. Okay. Oh, right. I never really removed the... I remember you told me to remove the hollows, didn't you? We are. I forgot about that. So that might help all of this fit into this box right now. Then you had a smaller bag. Let's combine these two smaller bags like this. That'll be good. Okay. We'll just do that real fast. Ouch. Yeah, cut myself, dude. Okay, we got an additional bag, huh? So we need a little more. Let's think of another way to move this. I don't think those are going to fit in this box. You got too much stuff. Maybe it would fit into this bigger box. Is it wider? Slightly wider. Let's convert everything over to this. Getting your stuff to Alexis is part of the job. All right, this box is a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, this is going to work. That's perfect. All right, we got it. Okay, that box was bigger, and now we can just put all of our stickers in this MetaZoo box, which is fine that it's smaller. Okay. All right, very nice. So, let's go ahead and get a label made. Mr. Anthony. Very nice. Master, you gotta remember, stop forgetting, you're too young. That card name is just wrong. LMAO. Which card name? Oh, does he mean Mr. Nick? So if your name's Nick, we got a great big giveaway for anyone with the name Nick. But your name must be Nick, and you must be able to talk and chat, okay? You have to be able to talk and chat in order to get the free one. All right, let's see. Yeah. Do you guys remember that one time? And we've talked about this before. Do you remember that one time I did a voice chat on Discord and anyone could join? And someone jumped straight in. Some kid, it was a kid with the little squeaky voice, and he jumped straight in and dropped the N-word right away. So stupid, dude. Ends PP up, mister. Oh. I thought you were talking about the guy who just got banned out of chat by Mr. Wrath. We are. Sorry, I mistook that. I thought you meant something else. Yes, Ends PP up is a great card. Fantastic card. Okay. I have cards in the Cool Kids box. Good job letting me know. Here it is. And I know you've got slabs, but she searches for that after she gets the label, because that's all down there with her. So we got your SpongeBob cards. Okay, you didn't have any additional cards in the Cool Kid box, right? Let's Flame. Doesn't look like it. It looks like we're good. I have a very expensive slab, my Gengar. Ooh, I hear what you're saying. Okay, so wait a second. let's cancel this label. You're getting a special label. Thank you for reminding me that. We want to get you a special label for this one. My girlfriend wants a mint ends PP. Should I be concerned? Oh, I gotta sneeze. So for this box, Mr. Anthony, I'm probably going to add signature confirmation, okay? To make sure it doesn't get delivered to your mailbox. We want it delivered to you. What could be in this room that I'm always sneezing, dude? How often do I stream where I don't immediately sneeze? All right, we're going to do this again, but you're going to get a special box. And we're going to do signature. Now my nose is all runny. Oh, now Stamps doesn't want to print it. Let's try that again. All right, we're all good. Very nice. All right. Let's go ahead and grab this. Okay, now we're going to take the other one. Okay, we'll toss this away. Oh, somebody else about to get banned. Quick, get the bans! Ban them! All right. Let's go ahead and turn on this. Click. All right, now I'll just get this down to Miss Alexis, and she will get your stuff shipped. Very nice. Very good. What time is it? 6? It's 6. We're 1 hour and 22 minutes deep. Well, we're almost ready to wrap up anyways. All right, but let me message Alexis also. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. All right. Whew. Now, let's see. Only a solo leveling box can revive me. Joey Albrecht says $120 towards my slab. Yes, sir. Let's go get that real fast. Mr. Joseph. We'll close this. 7345 minus 120, 7225. Boom. All right, that's updated. Then he says 10 Poke Shuffles and 3 Hidden Trials. Yes. So we're still trying to pull a signature out of here, aren't we? Oh, wait a second. That's OP1. What the hell? Oh, I guess I moved OP1 over here. All right, here they are. Hidden Trials. Good. Bro slobbed away a baby. Yeah, that's the Dark Charizard, by the way. It's a very nice card. Okay. I had bought a spare Dark Charizard to sell one day, and I think now is a great time to sell them after everyone showed their love for Team Rocket and decided, wait a second, I love Team Rocket cards. So that has kept the prices in a good spot, and we are now letting one go. Really just one, because I'm going to keep holding the other ones. I think I have 2 left. I had 3, now I have 2. Get me that signature. No signature this time. How about the Poke Shuffle? Let's see what you got in there. Trying to eat dinner here, holding my gabagool. I'll take the gabagool. The what? The gabagool. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll take a plate of spaghetti. I want the red sauce on top. If it's not on top, I send it back. Knocked out. Cold. I'll get a side salad. If the side salad's on top, I send it back. I got a snuffly nose. What do you guys think of that? Sniffly snuffly. Knocked Out just got pulled. That was pretty fast for Knocked Out. Here he is. That's a lovely card. Okay. There you go. I'll buy your other Dark Swords. Ooh, I think I want to keep it. The Gabagoo. I shouldn't have even turned on subscriber mode. I should have left that turned off because the moderators never get to do anything fun. We are. Now, what else did we have to do? I can't remember. Was there anything else? Oh, we have to do this, don't we? So Mickey Mouse just fell by $5. That's nice. So now you can get the same 1935 Mickey Mouse card, but cheaper. Eventually this gets so cheap that somebody buys it. Okay, Zachary's jumping into the box break for Journey Together. Good. And this goes over here. Yeah, turn it off so I can mod. Everyone here is so nice, you rarely get an opportunity to do anything. John Lucas is back at it again. 3 Sneaker Bunko and 1 Topps First Movie International. Ooh. All right, here we have it. 1, 2, and a 3. Okay, are you ready? 3 boxes. Do I have time for anything? Says Andy Man. Mr. Andy. You could probably jump into a break maybe, but what time is it? We're an hour and 27 minutes in. It's getting pretty late. No, I'd say the line's pretty backed up, but you know, if you want to get in line for something, you can do that. Here it is. All right, hot one? Nope, just a normal one. Okay. All right. So 3 of these. Some PokeRev simps causing trouble? I don't necessarily think people causing trouble come from PokeRev. I don't hate PokeRev. You guys know that, right? I don't hate that guy. Just didn't agree with them on the content usage. There we go. All right. I take it back. I hate him. All right. You're either on his side or my side. There's no in between. Prismatic SPC drop was trash today. What do you mean by that? You mean like you're hoping the price would fall, or? You are? Remember when he had relentless bot spam, and when the Russia war started, they disappear. Okay. Oh, lovely. Mister's on the rooftops now. He thinks I'm going to shout his name from the rooftops. What? All right. There we go. Crazy. That's some crazy words, man. Let's get it. What do we got? Shout your name louder. Okay. All right. Snipping that. Very good. Good. Lovely. Lovely. It's Lockjaw Jones. Hello, Mr. Lockjaw Jones. How are you today? Here is a hollow. Here's this lady. Konnichiwa. Okay. I was driving earlier. What's this you said about India a few minutes ago? We didn't say anything about India, did I? Oh, no, I mentioned that we were, I guess Trump talked with Modi and got the tariffs lowered. India had really high tariffs on incoming U.S. products, and they talked, and that was lowered. So it was kind of a suggestion that there was improving relationship between United States and India, which was really a good thing for the economy. And the economy was growing, and then Moody downgraded our stocks, and then all that growth dropped. I gotta sneeze. I don't know. Maybe Moody's really impartial. Maybe they're not political. Maybe they just actually want to set the U.S. stocks at a lower rating because they feel that's how they actually are. You never know. You are. My gut tells me it was political, but maybe it wasn't. All right. Okay. Ooh. Haha. Ooh, lovely. Okay. All right. I bought my rats a bigger cage. Bought a new drawing tablet. Now I'm broke. 6. There you go. All right. Oops. If they were the last of the major 3 rating agency, it can't be all that political. You might be right. You might be right. I might have overreacted to it. I just thought maybe the timing was didn't make sense to me. All right, let's snip it up. All right. Very good. Do you still do Carddass grading? Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, we still do it, but it's very, 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 very slow. So slow, you might have to wait a couple months. All right, what do we have here? Ready? Oh, Siggy. Pulling a Siggy. Very nice. Good. All right. The prestigious and sought-after TCC grading. We have 10,000 graded slabs. That's pretty cool for just one guy's operation. It's not really the meat and potatoes of what we do. We're really more about breaks. We are. I would say our group is all about graded cards for sure, though. I'm really interested in grading. Yes, it fascinates me. It doesn't just fascinate me, I'm passionate about it. Okay, here's this. Just to let you know, I sent a Penny message. I don't think you put me down for the Embryon break after you wrote Tammy's name on the EV deck box. It says, Bo. Ah, okay. Okay. No problem. Whatever we might have done wrong, we're going to fix that for you. I remember when TCC was so busy, you had to wait a couple months. Now it's the other way. We're so not busy. But I just haven't done it, I guess. Let's see. I'm kind of waiting for a situation where I can train somebody to do the encapsulation, but I don't think Alexis is interested, and the Cameron guy stopped texting me. I didn't text him back. Like, I didn't, last time he called off, I didn't like text him and say, oh, hope you come in next week. I just stopped texting him. I just don't think he's that interested in the job is all. There you are. Mister, I saw a card in the Cool Kids box that isn't in my Cool Jeff bag. Oh, a loose Jeff card. I see what you're saying. How are you going to move the machine? It's very heavy. It requires a team to lift it and move it. But they lift it and they package it up and they move it in a truck. Lower end signature, none sold, but listed at $50. $50. Ah, that's not good. We want it to be higher than that, don't we? All right, we got to make some room over here. Let's see. Let's push all this down. Okay, and now we're going to place this over here where it belongs. And we're going to grab Mr. John Lucas's box. Expand into a 2-layer box, right? I'll move this around a little bit. Okay, good. Now I set this up here. Good. Now we'll put you into a fresh bag into the blue top portion of the box. All right, Mr. John, you put together a pretty good amount of cards pretty fast. Don't forget my Tops pack. Let's not forget that Tops pack. Okay, lovely. You know me, John. I'm a perfect 100% member. I never make any mistakes. Okay. Looks like your pack is going to be a scene from the show. Let's just see about that. Okay, so this is going to be The Future Looks Bright. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that one. This one features Mew, but it's like really zoomed out, right? Just because that's what the scene is in the movie at that point. Let's see if you get any good commons. Okay. If it grades 10, it's still valuable. It'll pay for the pack if it grades 10. Here's Leaving the Nest, The Story of Mewtwo, Trap Charizard, and more turtle. Very nice. Charizard's a trap. I knew it. No room, ending the stream, keep working, cracking the whip. Are we still doing the Nami manga break? There will be a Nami manga break, that's correct. Yes. Heck, I could probably set it up ahead of time. You guys want me to set up the Nami manga break ahead of time? And then when it arrives, you know, we can hand it out when it arrives. Javier Arroyo, One Spot in the Journey Together box, 2 Azure Lane Volume 2. Okay. Javier, what are you doing in the daytime stream? Okay, box battle. Is okay, say number 5. Actually, I think we're up to 6, aren't we? We're up to 6. Okay, so this is actually out of 6 out of 8. Something on my leg. I feel like there was a bug on my leg. It always feels like there's a bug on my leg. I wonder if there's like something under the table tickling me. Some kind of monster. All right, by the way, we have the NHCC giveaway running. Why don't you guys type in NHCC to join? That's his birthday giveaway to you guys. He donated money. Now, 2 Azure Lanes. I got 1 Azure Lane. Do I have another one somewhere? All right, let's see. 1, 2. Javier. That's not Azure. Oh, right, this is Sneaker Bunko. I knew that. I just wanted to open some Sneaker Bunko for me. All right, you keep these, Javier. I'm going to go get you the right pack. I feel like I do this every time. Why do I confuse those two sets so easily in my mind? You guys notice that I do that every time with this. Somebody orders Azure Lane, and my brain says, Sneaker Bunko? All right, let's just see. Oh, there's some Azure Lane. Hey, how about that? You got some free ones, man. It's not bad. All right, so just 2 packs here. Good. This is for Javier. Anyone know how much TCC's grading is? It's pretty pricey. I think it's like $40 per card. And the wait times are not, there's no defined wait time. It's just really long. Maybe I can crack my whip and make Karis work on it because she's just sitting around right now. She's off her job. I mean, if she's working so hard and then I make her work more, she's not going to like me anymore. Karis, why don't you get these grades done for me? But that'd be interesting if she was any good at them. She's done them before. Long time ago she did them. Back when Nogla ordered a whole bunch of encapsulations. Back then, we would sit down in a basement of the other home together and work on them a little bit. That's nice. So Beatrice probably needs to go into the Umbreon, huh? Do you use a big sonic welder? That's right. I paid like, it was like 23 or 25,000 for it. I can't remember. Yep. Team Rocket Grunt. 2 in the Umbreon break. Team Rocket Grunt. Okay. Yep. Yes, we did. Okay. Now we have an order from 6 Corrupted, Umbreon Break, 2 Solo Lovely. Miss 6. Here we are. All right, 6. 6 is tossing her hat into the ring again. Abe Branson, I'm guessing. Yeah, I probably won't talk about the specifics of the gear, though. Here we are. All right. Very nice. Okay. Ooh, Wu Jin Chul. Very nice. And Sun Jin Woo. 6 is in the break. It's too late for you guys. My Wimo. Shindaru. I like that Chinese music. Do you? Is it Chinese? Ooh, that Call of Legends break, huh? There's a Carddass slab right there. Andy Dirksen for the Zera Aura CGC. Okay. That's a Tammy card. Tammy. Finish the movie on. Let's see. $19, Miss Tammy. So look at that. Tammy net profits $19 without doing any of the shipping, any of the taxes, any of the fees. She doesn't have to put supplies together or anything like that. And the best part of all, she didn't have to do the work of listing it. Somebody else lists it. That's really a pretty sweet setup. That's not bad. Luke Laurie. Still have a wait for the Lunatone PSA 10. The Lunatone PSA 10. Ooh, that's a good one. Been waiting for that one to sell. You know why that one's so good? Besides the fact that it's very rare and is from a very rare set, it has the perfect swirl by the nose. So if you're just trying to own a high quality vintage card, that is a good one. The swirl is right by his nose. So I like that one. Luke Laurie. $240. I believe you sent in 44, so let's see. May 25, Luke, Lori, Lunatone, 240, 220, right? Okay, that's gone. He also wants 2 Star Wars Galaxy. Let's get these, get this line caught up, huh? All right. There we go. Lovely. All right, what do we got? Oh, Boba Fett. I like these Boba Fetts. I like calling them Bobo as well. I had a friend. I used to mispronounce Boba Fett's name. And I had a friend who would get really angry over that. It's Boba Fett. Boba Fett. It's Boba Fett. Drive him nuts. Oh, there you go. Han Cholo. Oh, oh, oh. Bubba, yes. Good old Bubba. Well, shucks. Boba Fett. R2-D2. Wow! Oops. Very nice. Luke Laurie. Tomorrow's Landry Day and Pisa for dinner. It's Landry Day, guys. Beatrice, can you double check? I think you didn't put me in the Umbreon break. I think I didn't put you in the Umbreon break. I think you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15. Okay. Thanks again, mister. You're welcome. All right. Team Rocket Grunt wants another spot in the Umbreon break. He added this because of 6. So I gave you the evil face on this card, okay? That's been a very good break. Okay, we have an order over here. Jesus Aguilera. 2 prismatics. 2 prismatics. 1 magical girls box. 1 magical girls box. Use the $40 credit for the Journey Together box. Okay, box battle. The battle of the boxes. Ooh. Sitting at 7 out of 8. 1 box of Magical Girl. Where my Magical Girl's at? Ah! Whoa. That put you on this list as well. Okay, you're spot number 12. Set that there. Monbrum Clusie. Clusie? Is that like the clown Ussy? Alright, what do we got? Oh, cold ones. Pack number 2. Oh yeah, pulling the Rayfort. Rayfort's like the mark of death. You're basically not going to pull an SIR if you pull the Rayfort. Alright, very nice. Put on that in. So you still grade cards. Yeah, I still have the ability to grade cards, and you can actually pay to have a card graded, yes. Yes, I do. Here we are. And we'll grab this. It's PDX. How's it going? All right, you ready for the good stuff? Now, if you're a good Christian, you can't watch this. You're going to have to tune out, because these cards are not for good Christians on a good Christian Minecraft server. This is for ruffians. These are fast girls. You gotta stay away from them, Hubert. All right. Ready? Okay, pack number 1 was pretty docile. I've been trying to grade some cards with you, but not sure how. Well, I guess the first step is I'd need those cards. So maybe they're cards you opened here on the table, or maybe you would need to reach out to me and ask me where to mail them to. you can do that. You can reach out to me with the email, Instagram, Discord, and then you'll need to mail them in, and I should know the cost of my own grading. Why don't I look that up? The cost of grading with me is kind of pricey because I'm not trying to take a lot of grades right now. Let's see. The cost of grading is... I don't even have it listed under the card grading, so must be in the extended menu. TCC grading. Regular grading, $40. So I will grade your card into one of these encapsulation holders for $40. Yes, thanks. Messaged you on Discord. Sounds good. Hey, not bad. Look at that. Jesus Aguilera doing well, everybody. Konnichiwa. I bet you this one's expensive. You know why? Because she looks like a little white girl with pink hair. That's what she looks like. Pink hair always sells. All right. You think this is too inappropriate? I feel like this is almost too inappropriate. Put a little pink wig on a white girl, and all of a sudden you got a moneymaker. Okay, very nice. All right. How are you, mister? I'm walking home from picking up my daughter. Nah, I'm tired. Yeah. I gotta go take a nice hour-long walk right after this stream. What time is it? 6:29. I gotta get off soon, because if I don't get off soon, it's gonna be the middle of the night by the time we're done walking, and so that's no good. What's today? It's a Friday. You guys know we'll have another stream, though, right? Friday is a very important day to me. So, of course, there will be a nighttime stream. And during this nighttime stream, we will have some probably 2 giveaways. 2 slabs. This time they're being given away by Anthony Kalura. Mr. Jesus, let's find your bag. How am I doing, guys? You liking the stream so far? I really rushed a bit near the end there. I didn't want anyone to be left hanging. I wanted to make sure you all got to see your pulls. So I kind of sped up a bit. Make sure we get these all done before I sign off. New bag, Mr. Jesus? I think it's a new bag. You should start a walking club with all the sexy neighbors. Oh, my 60 and 70-year-old neighbors. Yeah. One of the things we learned, we bought this lake house, and it's a little more expensive than the kind of house somebody our age buys. And so we're surrounded by grandmas and grandpas because we're in the countryside in an expensive home. And so you really don't run into any young people at all. We're definitely the youngest couple in this neighborhood by a lot. Everyone here is like 60 years old. So we're surrounded by grandmas and grandpas. It's very sad and boring. We want to move. We want to move. It's a great lifestyle. I think it's perfect for retirement. If I didn't have any work and I just wanted to go out on the lake all day and just scratch my balls, perfect place for that. But maybe we're too young to be living here right now. Let's see. We want the upgrade. Yugi Tao, 25 to my slab away. We think we can upgrade to a more prestigious place in the world, not Missouri. Missouri's like a place to move where you want a quiet, comfortable existence that's affordable. And I think I'm more interested in trying to get into a harder to get into place. Kyle Summers, $30 towards slab away. You got it, Mr. Kyle. Kyle Summers. Boom. All right, that's done. We're all done. You should start a senior walking club. Now, if we started that, we would get a ton of people participating. There's so many old people out here. You guys, I had a great time hosting this stream with you all. Let's hand out NHCC's box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now let's get the dice out. It worked? Okay, good. Make sure that Nightbot posted all the people who actually got it. Landing on 10, Hathim. Hathim is the person who takes the box. Perfect. You're going to want this open. We're going to wait till tonight to open it, though, so please show up there to see it opened. Now, tonight, this is going to go off because there's only one spot left. It's going to do it. It'll go off, I promise. This has 6 spots left in it. Very high odds that it goes off tonight. We're gonna have, so that means a new rare candy. That means we're probably going to make one of those new prismatic things, the new break. Prismatic thing's going to go up a little more in price, about $10 probably. And yeah, so I expect tonight to be a little bit busy, but it's Friday. And to tell you the truth, we had a very busy Thursday, and we just had a very busy Friday daytime. So it's possible the Friday night is a little tired and already spent. I don't know. It's a kind of a weird thing. If I do really a lot of sales in the daytime, the nighttime has fewer people watching it and fewer people buying. That's what I noticed. So as we absorb more people, I think, from the nighttime into the daytime, there's like this weird balance exchange going on in the activity. Anyways, we'll be on for the late night stream, probably around 1:30 a.m. Missouri time. That would be 11:30 in California and 2:30 a.m. in New York. I was going to put in for the box break, but I have a feeling since there was a wait, I wouldn't make it. Put in for it right now and you'll make it. You'll be the first one. Let me see. Nobody. Yep, put in right now and you'll be the one to get it. All right, guys, I'm hopping off. I had a great time with you. See you tonight.